I don't know, because I don't hear very well. If my brother said who he was.
I'll give you my Cherokee name. It's Awohale Uwasa. The name, our Indian names are sacred. And it means the eagle itself. But I've anglicized it for my middle name, and it's Lone Eagle. So my law licenses, my diplomas from college, they all have Milo, Lone Eagle, Colton. But the eagle, again, is especially precious to it because of all the birds it flies the highest. And it carries our prayers to the Creator. The tips, you'll see that with the katakata there. On the golden eagle, the story is that when the first eagle carried a prayer to the Creator gave a message to the eagle to go back and tell all living creatures that the Creator will always be there to watch over them, before them, and turn the eagle around and fly back to earth. And as it took flight, he kissed the tail, and that kiss darkened the tips of the feathers. It's a good story. It's a good story. I'm also a member of the Wolf Clan, and I've got a couple of wolves that I do wear at powwows. They used to be all over this part of Texas. Eagles used to be all over this part of Texas, and they are coming back, and it's kind of fun to carry their spirits when I come to events like this, and when I go into powwows, or when I go into our ceremonies. And many of our ceremonies, we have to conduct them in secret because the federal government has made it really hard for us to use our sacred feathers. They have laws in place that say if you are not recognized by the federal government, you cannot use these feathers. You cannot touch it. And just to pick up a feather, or pick up this fan without a permit, you could be charged with violation of the feather law, which would result in a $250,000 fine and a year in prison on the first offense, and then it goes up. I was involved in a lawsuit that took 11 years. The federal agents invaded a powwow in McAllen. They raided the powwow, seized eagle feathers from our dancers. Those dancers did not have Department of Interior permits. They were told they were facing 15 years in prison, plus the $250,000 fine, and they could tack it on for each feather. It took us 11 years to get those feathers back, and we not only got them back, but the government conceded the case, said that not only will the dancers who had their feathers taken receive their feathers, but we're going to give 427 members of a Native American church that you all were involved in, we're going to give you carcasses, and you can have all the feathers that you need. We could have had a bigger hit. We had some other problems, but it was the first big case where the tribe did not have to have federal recognition to receive and use these eagle feathers. But these are some of the things that we're still wrestling with. we don't wanna kill eagles. As a matter of fact, the most precious feathers are those that we call living feathers. And those are feathers that are molted naturally by the birds. Every year, they drop feathers. And, the feathers that we use, have been killed by poison, roadkill, the birds have been electrocuted, or poachers have killed the birds. The government sees them. But the birds are making a strong comeback, and it's because of people like Dr. Walker and like Addis, who have pushed to protect these birds and bring them back into our lives. The idea of bringing these birds into an urban setting, when the urban world has been so alien to so much kind of wildlife. I mean, about the only thing he gets is rats and scavengers. But the world is changing, and you guys are big change agents. It's yours next. Oh, by the way, I should probably